History remembers great thieves, phantoms who could bypass any lock, vanish into thin air, and plan for weeks. Their names echo through the ages, whispered in awe and fear. But in the quiet corners of suburbia, a new legend prowls. One whose exploits are written not in gold, but in crumbs and paw prints. But none compare to the master who rules not museums, but the suburban kitchen. Here, under the soft glow of the refrigerator light, he plots his next daring heist, always one step ahead of his unsuspecting humans. No tools, no blueprints, just paws, whiskers, and an insatiable hunger for forbidden snacks. His senses are sharp, his timing impeccable, and his resolve unbreakable. This is the story of a criminal mastermind like no other. A feline whose cunning is matched only by his appetite, and whose stealth would make even the greatest cat burglars jealous. His territory, a single house. His ambition, limitless. Every room is a new frontier, every meal a potential conquest. A countertop is a mountain to conquer, a fridge door a challenge to defeat. Obstacles are merely invitations to adventure, and no shelf is too high for his nimble leap. His crimes are for the taste of victory, tuna, chicken, or that slice of cheese you thought was safe. Each bite is a triumph, each snack a trophy. He is a legend in his own lunchtime. Satisfied and smug, he lounges like a king after every successful raid. Forget train robbers and diamond thieves. The true artist is far more subtle. He moves in silence, blending into the shadows, always watching, always waiting. His calling card? A lick of his chops and a trail of paw prints. Evidence left behind for those clever enough to notice, but never enough to catch him in the act. His name is Minou, but to his exasperated human, he's El Gato Bandito, the shadow paw. A name spoken with equal parts frustration and admiration. And these are his epic and very hungry adventures. The legend grows with every meal, every daring escape, and every satisfied purr. To most, Minou is just a fluffy ginger cat with innocent green eyes. He naps in sunbeams, purrs for ear scratches, and chases laser dots. But this is only his cover. Beneath the cuteness lies a cunning strategist, a relentless bandit. His human, a kind but stressed man, thought he was getting a pet. Instead, he found himself in a daily battle of wits. Every meal is a skirmish, every snack a target. The human fortifies, Minou adapts. Cat-proof bins. Minou learns the foot pedal. Bread in the microwave. He finds the open button. The human is always one step behind, left staring at an empty plate. Minou's motives are simple. If it smells good, it's his. He's not a bad cat, just a very, very good thief. Every villain has an origin story, a moment that changes everything. For El Gato Bandito, it all began as a kitten, fluffy, squeaky, and endlessly curious about the world. His human brought him home, offering warm kitten milk and gentle affection. But on the coffee table sat a golden croissant, a forbidden treasure gleaming in the morning light. The human turned away for just a moment, unaware of the danger. Instinct took over. Minou scrambled onto the sofa, eyes locked on the prize, heart pounding. He pounced, landing face first in the flaky pastry. When the human returned, the croissant was gone, replaced by a crumb-covered kitten in pure bliss. That was the day Minou tasted human food for the very first time. And on that fateful day, El Gato Bandito was truly born. The war began. Not with a bang, but with a single, satisfying crunch. The human laughed, thinking it was a one-time accident, a harmless mistake. But it was only the first of many legendary heists to come. El Gato Bandito has perfected 5 sacred techniques, each more daring and ingenious than the last. These are the secrets behind his legendary reputation, whispered among felines everywhere. First, the gravity assist. He scales the highest shelves with feline grace, nudges snacks to the edge, and lets gravity do the rest. No treat is safe from his calculated top-down approach. Second, the sympathy ploy. He sits, tail curled, and gazes up with heartbreakingly soulful eyes. The human's resolve melts away, and soon a piece of chicken or fish is surrendered without a fight. Third, the misdirection dash. With a sudden burst of speed, he creates chaos and confusion, drawing attention away from the real target. In a ginger blur, he snatches the prize and vanishes before anyone can react. Fourth, the silent snatch. He moves with glacial patience, inching closer, paw extended. With a single silent claw, he hooks his prize and slips away, leaving only the faintest trace of his presence. Fifth, the lap invasion. He leaps onto the human's lap, purring and nuzzling, lulling them into a false sense of security. Then, at the perfect moment, he intercepts food midair, claiming victory with a swift paw. Each move is a masterful blend of cunning, timing, and audacity. Every action is calculated, every glance a part of his grand design. The human is left baffled, hungry, and thoroughly outmatched, wondering how they lost yet another meal to such a small adversary. Minou's artistry turns every meal into a high-stakes heist, a game of wits where the stakes are deliciously high. He's not just a thief, he's a legend, admired by cats and grudgingly respected by humans. The kitchen is his stage, the food his reward, and every day is a new performance. No lock, no defense can stop the shadow paw. Obstacles are merely challenges to be overcome. His techniques are infamous, his success rate unmatched, and his legend only grows with every daring theft. The human can only watch, defeated, as Minou enjoys the spoils of his latest caper. And Minou? He purrs, content and victorious, already plotting his next great heist. El Gato Bandito's legend is built on outrageous heists, tales of cunning, agility, and a nose for mischief that have left families in awe for generations. The Great Christmas Turkey Heist, an epic operation where a 20-pound turkey was toppled from the table and claimed with a single, perfectly placed bite. The evidence? A cat-sized impression and a trail of feathers. The smoked salmon affair, marked by a surgical claw incision, the salmon was extracted slice by slice, leaving the plastic wrap almost untouched, as if the thief wanted to flaunt their skill. The Nugget Massacre of 2024, a 20-piece box raided in seconds, nuggets flung to the floor for rapid consumption. No one saw it coming, and no nugget was safe. These stories are family legends, retold, exaggerated, and celebrated at every gathering, growing more dramatic with each retelling. Each heist is a mix of horror and admiration, leaving everyone torn between scolding and applause. Minou isn't just a cat, he's a folk hero, a legend in his own time, inspiring awe and laughter in equal measure. His genius is endlessly frustrating, yet wildly entertaining. No one can predict his next move. His legacy lives in empty plates, suspicious glances, and the eternal question, where did my food go, and how did he do it? Every holiday, the tales grow wilder, the feats more impossible, and the laughter louder. The turkey gets bigger, the salmon fancier, the nuggets more numerous. Each year, the legend expands. El Gato Bandito's legend only grows, ensuring his place in family folklore for years to come. The human fought back, turning his kitchen into a fortress. Motion-activated air sprayers? Minou learned their range and turned them into a game. Sticky tape on counters. He tiptoed along the edges, or endured the stickiness for the prize. The cage of sorrow, a wire mesh cover, was no match. Minou patiently hooked out lasagna piece by piece. The aluminum foil defense. The kitchen became a shiny playground, and Minou slid, pounced, and still scored crackers. Every defense failed. The human's efforts became more desperate, more elaborate. Minou adapted, outsmarted, and triumphed. The kitchen was never secure. The human sighed, peeling foil from counters, defeated, but the battle brought laughter, stories, and a grudging respect. In the end, the fortress was just another playground for the Shadow Paw, and the war raged on. November 25th, 2025. The war is over. The human surrenders, not in anger, but in peace. One evening, guarding popcorn, El Gato Bandito curls up on his lap, not for food, but for company. In that moment, the human understands. Every stolen snack is part of a hilarious, lively story. The house is filled with life, not silence. The daily battles are exhausting but joyful. He wouldn't trade these memories for all the guarded food in the world. The cat hasn't just stolen his food, he's stolen his heart. The price? An occasional snack tax, gladly paid. He offers popcorn. Minou accepts. For now there's peace, a man, his cat, and a shared bowl. And the knowledge that sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones that drive you wonderfully mad.